Oh man, I had this insane idea of doing sort of a draw my life slash animation for the day, and I recorded like a 16-minute audio recording of me describing my day, and then I decided to try doing a little storyboard based on my description, but I started at like 1:08 in the morning, and then I've got like four frames, four rough frames done, and I look at the time, and it's like 2:48, and so I've been like at this for like about an hour and 40 minutes. So I think I'm gonna just well, I could work on it tomorrow. I mean, I've got the day off tomorrow, so why not, right? But holy cow, I was not expecting that to eat up so much time. I thought I could just get this done in like a night, like probably like 2 or 3 hours tops. But based on my current progress and how I'm stuck in like the first like 10 seconds of a 16-minute video, it doesn't look like it's gonna really work out. So I'm just gonna give a quick run through of my day right now because I'm feeling really sleepy. So let me go ahead and do that really quickly. I was woken up by a phone call at 10:30. My phone said it was a from my hospital. I grabbed it. I asked, "Hey, what's going on?" And there was like a nurse answering on the other end saying before they scheduled the appointment with the primary doctor, they just want to know um, why exactly I'm like scheduling the appointment, and I said to see if I'm eligible for plasma donation, and they were like, "All right." So they said they'd factor that into the visit, and then they said they'd get back to me. So after that, I went out into the living room. I greeted my mom. I asked her how she was doing. She said she was doing good. She said that I could make huevos rancheros. There was already oil in a pan over there and chopped up onions. So I made huevos rancheros with corn tortillas fried, eggs fried, and then with onions, salsa, and cheese. And it was very good. After that, me and my mom hung out. I had a cup of coffee. And then we decided to go to the grocery store. So we left. On our way, we were talking with my middle sister. We were having a great time. Eventually, we arrived at the store. We got out. We purchased many different items from like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar to bagels, everything bagels, to lemons and garlic, a whole lot of different things. Gosh, smorgasbord. When we finally finished and arrived at the end, we scanned everything in. We purchased the products, went to the food court area. My mom got me a sundae and pretzel for both of us to split. So we had our own sundaes, but we split the pretzel. And then we drove home. When we arrived, I put all the beverages in the refrigerator out in the back. And then I started to listen to Simi and Jimmy podcast where they were talking about the latest Michael Jackson movie. And as they were talking about it, I decided to get ready for work by making a sandwich with cheese, mustard, mayonnaise, ham, or no, it was turkey, and then walnuts, baked Lay's chips, which is one of the things we got with olive oil instead of palm oil, so that was cool. And a Fresca beverage, and yeah, that was it. Oh, with the Galaxy Apple. I then got dressed. I left. I said goodbye to my sister. I couldn't find my mom or our family friends, so I asked my sister if she could say goodbye to them for me. And I love them, and I told her that I love her. And then I drove off to work. When I arrived, I punched in. I did my sweeping duties, sweep produce, break room, store floor. There was two interesting things that happened at work. One was that there was like a kid who accidentally dropped like milk and it spilled all over the floor, so I had to quickly go and put it in a trash can and then sop up the mess. He said, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then I said, "Don't worry, accidents happen. It's okay." And then, I dumped the rest of the milk in the back janitor's closet, and that was that. Oh yeah, there was another one where like a guy accidentally dropped like yogurt on the floor, and I wiped it up, and he said like he doesn't like those Danimals. Like he does like a delivery service where he gets food for people and brings it to them. He says he doesn't like the Danimals because they're not packaged well and they fall very easily. And I said, yeah, they're like yogurt grenades. And he was like, yeah, you're right. That is pretty funny. Um, and so yeah, I wiped the mess and I asked the manager what to do with the box that had some missing yogurt, and he said to just put it in the back of the milk box. So it was like, all right. So those were two interesting stories. Um, for my break, I did some breath work, which was very good. I followed Wim Hof's breath work. It was nice. Felt very relaxed and focused. And then after that, went back down, did my duties, restroom checks, sweeps, and all. Then I took my break. I ate. I watched a video about the singularity and how it might be creeping up on us for AI and all that by like you know, a YouTube channel called like Agentic something. And then after that, oh, sorry, getting sleepy. Um, yeah, I returned for my lunch. I took out the trash. I filled the bags. I filled the receipt tape. I cleared lot. I brought on the carts and signs. I closed the produce blinds. Um, and I did a lot of go bags. And after that, I said goodbye to my boss, my coworkers. I went in my car. I drove off home. When I arrived, I was greeted by our family friend, who was looking in the kitchen for something to eat. And then, yeah, they said, like, I barely ever see you. And I was like, well, gotta work, you know. And then I grabbed some extra hot Cheetos, some regular Cheetos, Fresca. I watched a Red Letter Media video about Milwaukee filming locations, which is pretty fun. And then I decided to make some air fried chicken tenders with the last of the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's pretty good. And then I decided to watch a little bit of a video called like Adult Swim, September 9th, 2001. It's a pretty interesting video. It was basically an hour-long recording rip of like what the TV experience was like for Adult Swim back in 2009. It's really cool. After that, I decided to do the little like animation project by recording like 16 minutes of how my day went, and I was going to animate over that. But during the process, like on the 2 hour and 40 minute mark, I was like, I'm so tired. I don't think I can do this tonight, but I need to get something out tonight to keep up my streak. So here's this video to keep up that streak. And now I'm going to get ready for bed. So thank you for tuning in. Really much appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody, and take care.